Hey guys, this is Hardy from Digital Painting Studio. Today let's paint monster number 4 in the 5 Monsters in 5 Weeks challenge. And it's going to be something super different. There isn't going to be much logic behind this one. It's just going to be kind of a go nuts and have fun day. Today I feel like going for kind of a mind bender. It's going to be this bizarre and kind of upsetting abstraction on human anatomy. But it was kind of a bumpy road getting this one started. But weirdly, the struggle kind of ended up being the lesson that I took away from this one. And I sunk several hours into this first attempt at this week's monster. I was going for a demon type of design, kind of a humanoid with these big horns. I was going to talk about shapes and asymmetry and all kinds of art school concept art stuff, but this one just wasn't getting off the ground. And I would usually just edit this failure out and try something else to keep my YouTube video very clean and produced. But let's keep this one a bit more raw and real, because the struggle I experienced with this design ended up setting up this totally different second attempt, which went so much better. And I think that's going to be the point of this week 4 monster, and that is just let go and have fun. So let's take a break from taking our art so seriously. Let's kind of let ourselves off the hook today. This painting is not for a client. It's not for your portfolio. It's not to get likes on social media. Today, just paint something for yourself. As soon as I pivoted to this second creature, it just started to flow. And I think the reason for that is that I took my brain out of the entire process and I just started painting shapes that felt easy and fun and right. I think this is something that every artist can relate to. You know how in every project there are parts of the design or the rendering that you don't really enjoy, but you know that you have to just muscle through that part because it will eventually lead you to that fun payoff part of the project, right? Well, for this one, let's make the whole thing the fun payoff part. Let's skip the vegetables and have all dessert. If you are participating in the 5-week monster challenge for this week, week 4, your assignment isn't to paint a weird tall humanoid thing like this. This week, I want all concept artists out there to give themselves a break and paint something that is pure fun and satisfaction for you. It can be anything. If you're really comfortable painting fur or plants or fish or people or whatever, make a creature that is pretty much entirely that. Paint the stuff that you like. And it doesn't even really have to make sense or be well designed or tell a story or anything. Let's just make some cool nonsense this week. For some reason, painting this lanky, lumbering dude just made me happy. It came super easily. The design for this just seemed to fall in place in like 10 or 15 minutes. And the whole thing really just felt like a relief after struggling so much on my first project. So paint something that just rings those artistic reward bells in your brain, whatever that might be for you. I have always really liked painting anatomy and muscles and making things look lifelike. That's the part of these projects that feels like the payoff for me. So I basically designed a weirdly simplified humanoid shape without those tricky hands or feet or without a head. I just focused on the fun stuff, those muscles and joints, all that stuff that I think looks cool. So it's Let Go Week. Just paint something that will paint a smile on your face. And I cannot wait to see the stuff that comes in for this week. Every design in painting comes from somewhere in your memory, right? For this guy, I kind of didn't realize it until later in the process. I think it's a little bit inspired by the Enderman in Minecraft. There's something creepy about these super tall, super long-armed beings that, I don't know, the face is kind of a mystery. So this whole tall thing without a face, I don't know, it just feels creepy and surreal for some reason. I also really liked kind of squaring off a lot of the joints, playing with shapes a little bit, just to show that weird contrast. The way the legs go from pretty realistic anatomy, tapering into these little points. The way the shoulder is very squared off. That contrast between very angular and very organic shapes is kind of the whole underlying thing driving this one. let's check out our finished product. Insanely weird, but I absolutely love this. I have no idea if it's going to get likes or if this video will perform well, but this one just feels like such a win for me. And that's exactly what I want for all of you. So I hope you'll give this a try. It's really worth the time. The final monster will drop next week, and we'll definitely get back to some more concrete concept art teaching stuff. But in the meantime, good luck with your artwork. Paint something cool today.